Now, a lot of men find themselves in a rut. And quite frankly, a lot of times they don't really even realize that they're in a rut. They've gotten so used to it. They've adapted to the being in the rut so well that they don't realize that they're not living a life. And life is passing them by. It's a sad thing to see. I see it all the time, especially as men get older. They tend to lose interest in life. And they accept things that, well, they really shouldn't be accepting. Things don't have to be that way. Now, unfortunately, most guys will not seek out coaching. And I know this sounds self-serving, but coaching is really one of the fastest way to create the life that you want for yourself and those that you love. Yeah, it is. It's because a good coach will have a system. And first, they're going to do a few things. One, they're going to figure out where you are. Yeah, what is the status of your life now? Because where you are is very important so you know where you're going to be going. And that's the next thing. The next thing we get into is the what. What do you want? Now, Simon Sinek, I know everybody's got that great book. You start with why, and I'm going to tell you, no, you don't start with why. You start with what. But because if you say why, you go like, why what? Yeah, why what? So what is very important. And most people cannot clearly articulate what they want. Consequently, they're like walking generalities. And they never get anything. They never get anything done in their life that they want to get done. And then once you got your what's down, and they have to be quantifiable. They have to be measurable and quantifiable. They can't be some sort of amorphous what. Then you go on to your why. And your why is, well, what are the feelings that you're going to get when you get those what's? Because we do things for feelings. We buy cars for feelings. We buy TVs. We buy clothes. We buy all sorts of things for feelings. Everyone does. That's just human nature. That's part of being a human, is buying things for feelings. So that's the why. And then lastly is the how. And this is where people get it all screwed up. People get it all screwed up because they start off with the how. They start asking how when they don't really know what they're going to be doing and why and where they're starting from. And if you start off with the how, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work, and you're going to end up off track in just a matter of a few days or just a few weeks because you haven't laid the proper foundation. And the way to do that, again, I'm going to go back to it. The way to do that is through coaching. Yeah, coaching. Someone like me. So, if you are in a rut and are looking to get out of it, DM me. And we can set up a short call, about 30 minutes. There won't be any sales pitch. I'm not going to ask you to buy anything at the end of the call or anything like that. And see, well, whether there's something that I can help you with, I can coach you on. And if not, then we'll say goodbye. And if so, then we'll schedule a follow-up call, much longer call. A call where we really get into things that are going on in your life. So remember, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love.